Hey Taurus, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your August 2019 reading. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to, also keep in mind that these energies could have already played out, in which case you'll be gaining clarity and guidance, or maybe they didn't play out yet. And it's possible that they don't play out in the month of August, but very soon after. So don't ignore the energies. So that way that you'll be prepared, okay? All right. Wow, this card came out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, Taurus. First of all, let me say this to you. And I am a Taurus. I know, I know. There's been a lot of stuff just going on with us. Very difficult things, okay? Um, Relationships ending, okay? Relationships that we never thought would end ending. I'm very happy to see this card come out and to see the underlying energy come out. Because what's highlighted in the month of August for you is the 10th house, Taurus. And the 10th house is all about your achievements and your status in the world. As an underlying energy, we have the 6th house. So this is about the work, health, and duty area of your life. Okay, so that pairs up very nicely with the 10th house. Because this is about work. This is about our health. Okay, underneath that is the 1st house. So it's like Taurus in August is focusing on Taurus. You know what I'm saying? After a lot of us had breakups, a lot of us had third party situations, a lot of us just had a lot of fuckery happening, to be quite frankly, in Cancer season. The beautiful thing about this energy, I feel so strongly, is that it's us coming into Leo season. Okay, so Leo season is all about, that drive and that fire. It's like Gemini season had really got, like, you guys, the ball rolling and stuff like that. And we did a lot of work and stuff like that. A lot of stuff manifested for us. Then Cancer season came and we got all rolled around. Some of us got lost in the waves. And now here comes Leo season, and it's bringing back the focus to yourself, which Taurus really needs right now, okay? Now, as I open up the deck, I'm seeing we're going to pull an overall energy. So this is the house being highlighted, the 10th house, your achievements, your status, your work. Some of you guys could be working on projects. Some of you guys could be getting promotions, focusing on getting a promotion, focusing on changing your career or starting that business or starting that new health regimen, getting better with your health, doing yoga and things like that, just taking care of yourself. Wherever there was a storm and a cloud, there's regeneration, there's rebirth, there's a positive outcome. I have 2 cards in my hand right now of positive outcomes, okay? And I think that is, and wish fulfillment here. So we're going to get an overall energy to see what's going on in this 10th house. A lot of you guys, whatever your dream was, whatever your wish fulfillment is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, a project, whatever, you're going to have a breakthrough. Overall energy for this 10th house. What's happening in this 10th house? You had like 3 cards that came out. I really only wanted 1, but I'll talk to you about them really quick. You have the goddess of creation. So this is about transformation, creativity, wholeness. I see angel number 411 right now. That's all about your purpose as well. Then you have the 9 of hearts. Okay, I see this 37 up there, which is 10. So you have 2 10s. There could have been a completion also, like one cycle that ended in your life, a very prominent cycle that ended, and now you're moving into wish fulfillment. You have the ocean of eternal love here, healing, again, creativity and fertility. Okay, something manifesting here with this moon. Let me see if I can get 1 card. 2 cards. We'll take them. Underlying energy, transformation, gorgeous, and that positive message right under it. So we still got more than one card that came out. That's fine. But I love it because I love the synchronicity. We have card 36 here. So that's going to be a 9. Moonlight. Travel, romance, potential. What did I tell you? Something's manifesting because on the ocean of eternal love, I saw the full moon there and it really stood out to me. And it told me something was being manifested, especially with that wish fulfillment card there. Now we have this 10. So you have a 9 and 2 tens. Okay. And then you have 5 and 6. Now, jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Taurus, so I feel like a lot of what's happening here is that some of you guys could be traveling in regards to work, okay? But I feel like there was, like I said, there was some cycle that ended, whether it was a relationship, a job, the friendship, whatever it was for you, Taurus. Something ended and it made you really, really sad, okay? But through that sadness, you are like finding yourself again, okay? There's something to appreciate through this because like it's saying there's a gift within the sadness, and the gift is that there's this new thing manifesting here, which is your wish fulfillment, by the way. And like I said, some of you guys could be traveling, some of you guys could have a new romance, or there's just some potential here for something, okay? Especially if one cycle ended, okay? So let's get some tarot out. As I open the deck, bam, the 9 of cups. We have that wish fulfillment, okay? Every time a door closes, Spirit is going to open another one for you. I saw the 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in, especially in regards to like career, you guys, or whatever your achievements are. Some of you guys are stuck in the past. And I think that some of you guys are stuck in the past in regards to whatever it is where something ended that made you really sad. So let's get some tarot out in regards to these energies, please. Help us understand what's going on here. That's a lot. Try to flip over. Have a few cards here. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the 7 of Wands in reverse. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Don't trip out about the reversals. We're going to talk about this, okay? Reversals are not always bad. Let's get one more out here. Nice. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the 6 of Wands here. Okay. Let's talk about this. Taurus. With the Queen of Swords in reverse. You guys, this is sitting right underneath the jewel within a teardrop and this number 10. So you guys might have really just had enough of something, okay? Really had enough of something, okay? And I see with the 7 of Wands, it's like you might have given up on something, okay? With the Hangman, it's like if you were sacrificing yourself somewhere at all, you're not anymore. You're not. And you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on getting your work done. Going for that new career, like I said. Getting your health better. There's a lot of movement here, okay? I feel also with the Hangman in reverse, like you shift your perspective or your perception of something, and you definitely have given up on something because it looks like you had enough. Now with this 2 of Pentacles sitting here, I feel like there could have been a decision, it's like, well, which one of these coins is she going to drop? Because, well, how long can she go on holding both of those, So it's like there could have been a decision that you had to make. And it's mirroring this Queen of Swords in reverse where we're just sick of something. Let's get some more tarot out to clarify these. Also, guys, in regards to like your finances, because we're talking about the 10th house, your achievements and status in the world, and as I say that, the Six of Pentacles comes out. Because I wanted to say, you could possibly be finding your finances balancing out, okay? In August or, you know, a little bit after that. But let's see what else is going on here, okay? Now, I am seeing the Five of Swords. So there could have been some betrayal. There could have been some really harsh exchanges, conflict, a need to sever ties with someone, especially the person bringing this conflict to your life. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Air in reverse. Oh, wow. Okay, so you have the Five of Swords here, and it was like in reverse, but then it you know did that. But I feel like it wants to be in reverse. One of two things. One, also I want to let you know that the Justice card is here as an underlying energy. So for those injustices that were done to you where you couldn't take anymore, justice is being served. Okay, now with this Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like if you haven't cut, some of you guys have cut the person out and some of you haven't. Some of you are working on that. Now, just know that that was like, let's take one more card here. Like I said, some of you guys cut someone out because you had enough of it with the Five of Swords in reverse. So you cut the ties. Others of you, you've had enough and it's time to cut ties. All right, I'll say that. Let's talk about the Seven of Wands in reverse. Let's get a clarifier for that. Okay. You have the King of Swords in reverse here. This could be air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or someone who is extremely cold. Someone who might have been very, very harsh. Okay? And you put a lot, you invested so much into this, but now you're giving up. But just know that with the Seven of Pentacles up right here, what you put in, the divine sees everything. Okay? So even if that person didn't appreciate it, or you know, you feel like it was for no reason, you or will be rewarded for what you put into that. Your harvest will come to you, okay? But I feel like you were dealing with a very harsh, cold, detached energy. Queen of Cups that you really, really loved. Could have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well, or someone with heavy air and water placements, or either. But you love this person a whole lot, and you've invested so much. You invested so much, and it was like there could have been a lot of illusions here, okay? A lot of illusions, just smoke being blown up your butt like you had no idea what was in that cup. Maybe you didn't know. Look, the Lover's in reverse. It's like it's like you're giving up on it. But you do love the person a lot. This King of Swords in reverse is harsh energy. They could have had options as well, you know. I'm looking at the Seven of Cups. So one thing too is that could be many blessings, because it's coming over the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So, and then I had the Four of Wands there. So there, you know, again, your harvest is going to come in. But I am seeing the end of a serious relationship, okay? So we have the Hangman here in reverse. You have two cards clarifying that. You've let go with the Four of Pentacles of something, okay? And you know what? With the Judgment card coming out over it, it's like it was a good call. It was a good call. And it's a tower moment. It's a tower moment, you know? But yeah, could have been dealing with a Scorpio with this death card, or it's just like the cycle is done. Also, the divine could have intervened with the Judgment card because you may have been really sacrificing yourself, okay, with that hangman there. But now it's like you're enlightened. Your perspective has shifted. You're enlightened. You're like, I need to let this go. You know, more than likely, it's a tower moment for you to do so. Let's talk about the Two of Earth, the Two of Pentacles here. Let's clarify that. Okay, beautiful. We have the Two of Wands here. So you're just like you're moving into a new direction. Okay. Some of you guys could be waiting. Some of you all with this Two of Wands could be waiting to hear from someone in order to make a decision. Justice is being served. Some of you, again, could be dealing with Libra energy, someone with heavy or Libra placements with this Justice card. Some of you could be waiting for communication from a Libra in order to make a decision about whether you're going to cut this person out and go on a completely new direction. And for others of you, this is, look, you have two cards of waiting here, okay? So I feel like a lot of you may be waiting for someone to communicate so you can make a decision. For others of you, again, this is where things are going to balance out somewhere, you know, after you moving into a new direction. And you have two cards here. You have 3 2s here. 2 2 2. I've been seeing 2 2 2 all the time. So you have 3 cards here of with 2s. Okay, so this is like a decision, which you know. Also, this is balance here with the Two of Pentacles and the Justice card. Things really balancing out. Okay, and your ships coming in with the 3 of Wands. All right. Looks like after moving into a new direction. With the Knight of Swords in reverse, it's like you could have just like halted, really halted communication with someone. 5 of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool. Just you're coming out of hardship, especially for some of you guys financially, with this 10th house energy here and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, coming out of financial hardship and going on a totally new journey. Or whether this is also you doing that in regards to a relationship. That was a lot of cards. With this 5 of Swords as well, you have this Ace of Swords. So a lot of you are your perspective, like I said, just completely shifted, like you had a real breakthrough. And you may have used that sword to cut someone out, okay? So here's those other 2 cards that flipped over. Yeah, you have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse now. With the 5 of sitting over the 5 of Swords in reverse, sitting over this King of Swords in reverse and this Queen of Cups, who is you, okay? Or a water sign if you were dealing with them, especially feminine. Coming out of hardship, you know, now that you have changed your perspective and you're holding that sword of truth and you're using it to cut people out who don't serve you. Coming out of hardship and going on a brand new journey, okay? And the brand new journey that you're going on has a lot to do with, you know, like career, with your achievements, you know, and achieving what it is that you dream or who it is that you want to be. And this star is really sticking out to me. So it's like, who do you wish to be? You know, what career do you wish to have? What mark on the world there? This is like, he's sitting on the earth. What mark on the world does Taurus want to have? You know, it's like, we're thinking beyond this whatever this is, where we cut the tie. We're trying to think beyond that. Page of Swords in reverse. So that sits over the Judgment card, okay? It sits over the Two of Wands, where a lot of you are moving into a new direction, and you may very well have cut communication out, cut communication off with someone, okay? You have the Star card here, which is beautiful. This is wishes coming true. This is healing, okay? Someone is taking the blindfold off, okay? And they're not taking action any longer towards possibly an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius with the Emperor, or someone who is very controlling, or just like, it's my way or the highway type of thing. You know, Six of Pentacles in reverse, like I'm the one with the power, or you know, if they were giving to you and giving to someone else, or as well, or just very one-sided, where you were giving and they were doing nothing but taking, okay? You have the Hierophant in reverse here. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with an earth sign or someone with heavy earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're coming in reverse, and you've broken free from that, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, and you're coming into the Pentacle. Wow, that wanted to talk to you. You're coming into the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, this is family, this is legacy. Again, 10th house, 10 of Pentacles. This is, you know, the career in the bag, really solid, solid financial, you know, situation here. But you're going back and forth about something here. You know, now you've got this Hangman here upright, so you could be going back and forth about something possibly, or there could be a stalemate as well, like things are just in suspense here. Also, this person who was you were dealing with, okay, that took the blindfold off about, it could be like maybe they were not willing to really commit, okay, and you broke free from that, and so the cycle is shifting here, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, and like I said, you're moving into a much more stable energy here, whether this was your finance or just domestically, okay? Does seem to be a stalemate here and standstill, but I see something being offered to you here with the Knight of Pentacles that is stable, okay? May not come as quickly as you want, but it is stable. And I do see that you moved away from someone with the Eight of Wands in reverse, and you're blocking communication here, okay? Really being like closed up with the High Priestess, kind of secluding yourself from this individual, not nurturing it anymore, and just having a real huge mental breakthrough and being really, really strong, okay? And now I see someone offering you some cup of love, you know, but I don't know if it's this other person, this person who, you know, who you were dealing with, because some of you could be really like bitter or resentful about what they did. Some of them, it could have been a third party situation, and you just emptied the cup out, you know. It's like all the while you know, this person was sitting there looking at empty cups or looking at other cups, and you see he didn't never turn around and see you. You're like, hello, this beautiful, majestic, magical being here, like, Liz, I have the best cup here for you right here, and this is from the divine. But the person was never able to pick up their head and turn around and see you, and it was just such a burden. It was such a burden for you that you decided to walk away, you know. And it was just like you had this like epiphany with the Sun card, like the light just came out and you cut it off. You just like you know, you may have cut the communication out For a lot of you, you really realize that divine timing was at play, okay? But there was a lot of unhappiness and there were a lot of cups that were spilled out there, okay? Someone had a very big ego. Whoever kept sticking swords in your heart, their ego is so huge with this Six of Wands, okay? But also with that, the victory comes once you're able to cut ties with the person causing the conflict, okay? And again, these cards are pretty much saying the same thing, that you took the blindfold off and you got out of that mental fog to see that the person was just like very egotistical or very, my way or the highway type of thing, and you dodged a bullet, and it's like you're really quickly moving towards this energy of pulling out the swords that they stuck into your back, and you're working on your new beginning. And oh my god, with the Three of Swords in reverse, beautiful. It's like you're just you're releasing, you're starting to release that heartache, and you're moving, you're sailing away, and you see your worth, okay? You see your worth. But I feel like a lot of you are worried about releasing the burden. There's some type of a lot of worry there. I don't know if it's you or the other person who's worried now that you release the burden. But let's pull you a card of advice, okay? I like your reading, Taurus. I really do. Whenever I'm doing readings, I have the hunter in reverse and I see the blade. So it's like cutting muttons out that don't serve you and being like, I'm not about to be your prey. I'm the hunter, not the hunted, But I like your reading because when I do readings, I always want to be biased, okay? I don't want to be biased, and so I don't want to do like a reading on somebody that I know that or something, and or do a reading for Taurus and I'm thinking of myself. So I said that to say that I'm going through all of this right here. Everything that you have on this table, I'm going through it as well. And so I'm really happy for you and for myself that Leo season is really going to bring some fire up under us, and it's taking us out of that mental fog and letting us really focus on what matters right now, which is ourselves, which is us. That's what matters right now, because for too long, Taurus has given and given and given to everyone, and what do they ever get back in return? Too many cards. We're just going to take one card here of advice, and we're going to wrap up your reading, okay? Advice for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in regards to these energies. That's like 5 cards. They got a lot to say to you. By the way, one of those was wanting you to go with the flow. So I'm just going to pick the card. So we have the Journey, card 29. Wow. So now that's going to come out in numerology to 11. 9, 10, 11. That's a progression of energy. And you have another 9 here. That's a progression of energy, and that is something that is faded. So we're going to read your advice here, and I also want to read this underlying advice, this underlying energy advice, which I'm going to read first, which is the completion, but it is in reverse, and also under that we have that standstill, okay? Where that is saying like there's something that there's no movement right now, but things are going to move again, okay? We just have to find peace and be still within that process and kind of go within ourselves, okay, and meditate. And then things will pick up again. So the completion, it's in the reverse, so we're going to read the medicine here. Clinging to the old form will bring only decay. When fruit is left too long in the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet are reluctant. Do not be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Do not be sad. Be like the sun at midday, who shines brightly, neither longing for sunrise nor dreading the dusk. Now we're going to read your main card of advice here. Taurus, I know we are the last ones who like change, and that's why a lot of times we'll stay in situations that aren't good for us because we just don't adapt to change very well. So I get it. Like, I really get it. It's been really, really a difficult month for a lot of us. A lot of us. But the truth of the matter is that a lot of you guys were dealing with this for a certain period of time, you know, and you knew that it just was like, it was just that you deserved better. So let's read. This is in the reverse. So we are going to read the essence and then we're going to read the medicine. So the essence of the card. The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. That's what I was talking about. Staying in something because we're comfortable. The journey is not a holiday. It is a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you will be exploring, no marked paths or road signs. So now let's read the advice. The journey is calling you, but the timing is premature. Collecting postcards or fantasies of where you want to go may take over your focus and make you miss your destiny. Other things must be completed first, or you may still be attached to knowing the destination. Remember that the point of the journey is not the destination, it's who you will become as you are transformed along the way. Do not confuse the inner and the outer journey. So, Taurus, I feel like for some of you guys, the situation that ended, it may come back around later, okay? Because it's saying that something's premature right now and it isn't the time for it, but you have this transformation taking place, okay? And it talked about something not being something being premature. So whatever you had to give up, it is a possibility. I don't want to give you false hope, but it is a possibility that this thing will transform itself and come back around. But right now, it's all about you focusing on you, okay? And it's all about you getting done the things that you want to achieve for yourself that have nothing to do with some other person. It's all about you, even if it's something external to you. It's all about you right now, okay? And that's what Uranus in your sign is doing. It's like just getting all of these things out of the way that don't serve you, because we need to focus on ourselves and build ourselves up, okay? So once you are able to complete that, then this other destination that you have in your mind where you're sad about a cycle ending, that will come for you, okay? It will, because you have this moonlight here. So you have this travel, this romance, this potential. You have something coming to you once the cycle is complete and you start to delve into your own self and build your own self up, okay? And focus on what you want to achieve on this new journey. So those are the messages that I have for you, Taurus. Please let me know if they resonated, and I would love for you to hit like and subscribe so that we can keep the message flowing and keep the channel going, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and have a happy August, and I'm so happy to see you guys doing a lot better, all right? I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.